Make sure I pick all this stuff as well. Else, I get the feeling stuff despawns after a certain amount of enemies. Where's Riju gone? You know, I am kind of tempted to just leave those two morons to fight it out amongst themselves. Mainly on the principle of one of them's going to kill the other, and it means I don't have to fart around with trying to actually kill one of them. Though it also really annoys me that the amount of damage that stupid Silver the Goblin does to me. Why is he not doing something similar to him? So bring back the legendary techniques from Twilight Princess. I want to do the Hem Splitter against them. Actually, that would have been really cool. Do the Hem Splitter and then you dehorn them. And that takes away one of their weapons. Then you've got the Shield Bash, which I technically can still do, I suppose. Then there's the Great Spin Attack, which just... The Spin Attack worked better. I quite liked it in the motion controls in Twilight Princess, because I could basically just spam it. So maybe that's something more about me than the game. I don't know, it feels like doing the spin attack in this game just takes a bit too long to do when the enemies just curb stomp me. Most useful stamina ability I've got is the spin to win. I shall name it the Geralt. No, that's Geralt of Rivia. What am I thinking of? Character from League of Legends. Don't know. He was supposed to have a thing with Katarina. I liked Katarina. Fun champion to play. Rather sexy. But that's no massive surprise. Coming from me. Link would have possibly forgotten those sword abilities long before the events of Breath of the Wild. To do those, Hem Splitter wouldn't be useful either. I don't know, I think it'd probably work quite well for cutting off the enemy's horns. But, nah, there. And they could have had it passed down or something, or you could find the ancient scrolls, but, whatever. Could have been a sub-story where you go around the kingdom and you find the stones of the hero, which are inscribed with the instructions on how to do the techniques. Or bring back the hero's shade. That would have also been pretty cool. Different hero shade, obviously. Can't be Ocarina of Time because he found his peace. He found peace at the end of that game, but Okay. Now, I'll put a Korok seed here. Question is... Oh, there it is. I put it in the wrong place. I suppose they answered that with the flurry rushes. So I can kind of go with that. The flurry rushes do seem to be a staple of this Link's attack strategy, but still just irks me because it seems like the timing's been tweaked on a few of the enemies. Right, that's done. Definitely that one. So... Right, I have two options. I either do that one, or I do that one. Ah, no, I can do them. Oh, wait, no, if my trawler despawns, however. Suppose I'll work my way to that one instead. I think this is that's where you found the red bokoblin in Master Mode on Breath of the Wild. Aha! A Korok stone puzzle. My old friend. Oh, right, it's missing, 2. Bonk. And bonk. Cool. There we go. Right, so now all the way down the Krasy section. Kill a crane for its tasty, tasty meat. Oh, it's just the light reflecting off the palm trees. That looked weird. It looked like there was something fun going on over there. I'm going to assume that it'll be fairy lights. Oh, there we go. Oh. Huh. Great. Okay, then. Right, can sort this. There's one of those. Those. One of those. My cunning plan may have fallen over slightly. Quite literally, in fact. There we go. Haha. Sometimes my genius, it terrifies me. Right, delete stamp. Oh, stayed upright that time. Weird. Right, so drop that there. Are you thinking, Ezio, why are you moving that thing back to the start? Well, the simple answer is that if I'm going to build the trawler, I'm going to try and do it as cheaply as humanly possible. Oh, fan boat. Cool. Fishing trawler. Oh. I fell in the waters. You go. Now we have a fishing trawler to collect fish and a means of travelling the lake. So long as we keep going in a straight line and I don't have to worry about turning because this thing doesn't turn very well. And the Master Sword's back, which is good. I may have also just fried a couple of poor ducks. There we go. Right. Where's my carrot seed? At this top of this tree, innit? Now, come on, Link. Hold on, I heard a noise. Oh. Just a chew. There we go. Grab that healing bass. Next to Molka bass. Oh, there's the rock. Oh, Hodlin, welcome. Ah, Link always grabbing onto stuff when you don't want him to. Yeah, he's like a Class and Assassins game. Alright, I forgot to mark that Korok Seed as done as well, didn't I? Yeah. One's done. Done. Oh. Am I going against the current here or something? Why am I moving so slowly? This is the power of my cunning plan. Not only are we navigating our way to Korok Seeds, but I'm also farming a bunch of fish, which I'm sure will prove useful at some point down the line. Maybe. Possibly. Not really a trawler, though, is it? I'm not trawling anything. I'm basically just driving around as fish die in front of me. It's more of a fishing scoop. Oh, look at all the fish. Okay, 4 fish, but still, it's a nice amount of fish. Perfect for luring in that pesky Godzilla. There we go. Right, we have a cave to explore now. I mean, we have a rock to crash into now. Right. Managed to get all the family stuff sorted. Yep, yeah, that's all sorted. Well, for now it is. There's more stuff to do tomorrow and Sunday, but for the time being, it's all good. Poor duck. Minding its own business and then suddenly... quack. Right, is this a sailable into cave, or am I going to have to do some climbing? It might be a sailable in, actually. Before you go into the cave! Set up Riju first to shoot at all the keys. I can... do what now? Oh, I get it. Yes, good idea. I thought you were saying this, I've missed out. It was like my chocobo where I've missed out on an optional thing for Riju. I'm not completely sure. If it's a sailable cave, then yes. If it's a climbable... Okay, I'm going to have to climb into the cave then. Fair enough. Okay, right, that's easy enough. Let's find the cave. No, our lightning ability kills all of the keys as soon as they fly out. This is a point. I marked this in the wrong location. Yes. Yes, I have. I don't think there's any keys in this one. I'll have to try that with a different cave, though. Because surely the keys must respawn in some of the old caves that I've been to. Eightfold blade. Nice. They don't always fly out of caves, but most of them do. Ooh, right, there's a bubble thrug over there. There it also appears to be a luminous stone node there. It's just catapulted all of the luminous stone down into the cave, right? Fine. Right, let's start collecting the random bits of luminous stone I've just catapulted across the cave. Owie. Ah. Oops. Skills of the mind's eye. No, I don't need it. There we go. Is it raining? Hold on. Give me a minute. Oh, yes. Yes, it is raining. Quite heavily, actually. Right. I saw a bubble frog up here. I don't know where the bubble frog is going. But he was blue and he was bubbly. So one can only conclude that it was a bubble. Oh, I found him. That's going to leave a mark. Bubble gem. Nice. Oh, blimey. Poor Mook didn't even stand a chance. Right. Fire that up. The hands on some luminous stone. And an explosive. Rusty claymore stick. Yeah, no, I'm alright. I will take all of those, though. Better collect all that luminous stone because you're gonna need it. I know. And I will. Right, what's me... the halberd I've already got? That answers that question. Wow, I've accidentally glitched out the treasure chest. Ooh, free bomb flowers. I'll happily take that. A luminous stone down there. Going to have to get that vein of luminous stone up there, however. Boulder hammer. Nah, I should be alright. Right. That, in theory, should have dumped all of the luminous stone down here. Didn't dump that much luminous stone down here. I only got 9 luminous. Oh, wait a minute. I sold a bunch of it, didn't I? Joy. Oh, well. That was an early game mistake before I found out how much luminous stone I was actually going to need. Oh, no, you used a bunch of it already on armor upgrades. Oh, fair enough, then. That's perfectly alright.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
Oh, oh, did you hear, Zelda? The world is threatened once again. Oh no, whatever will we do? All our Lionels have respawned. Ah! Oh, well, right. Onwards. I'm gonna have to go and revisit the pose now. Oh! Wait, am I imagining things, or have these veins respawned? No, I might be imagining things, actually. I thought the veins didn't respawn. Maybe it's just when they're in the depths? Because, yeah, oh, whatever. Bonk. Ah, no, I can't carry any more shields, so that doesn't matter. Oh no, I don't think I've been this way yet. Boo. Oxy did, apparently. Luminous stone. Ah. Well, we can't be having that. That's not gonna work, is it? No. No, it isn't. Nope. Right, that was, yeah, that should have been expected. Right, okay, so, next. Oh, it's on a cliff. Okay, that's fine. Cave. Cave. Ah! That might be where it is. There we go. Get up. There we go. You found me! Yay! Whoa! 229. Bloosh. Right, okay. So, there is another Korok seed. There, and there. Oh, blimey. Right. There's also a Glico for us to fight. Oh, I might as well buckle in for a long ride, aren't I? Okay, so, up here we go. I've suddenly changed my mind. 'Tis a silly idea for us to do that. Instead, I am going to go back to the stable and get a Pona. Or... Before that, actually... Ah! I can do two things. Oh, I can do one thing, and a second thing twice. Oh, no, I can do two things, because there is a goddess statue in Lookout Landing, and therefore, I can get a heart container. Ha ha! This is quite a big thunderstorm. Aha! You tried to electrocute me, but you failed! Our container, please. Yes, please. There we go. Swing. Sleep until morning. May as well, just so we can get through the thunderstorm. Okay, so the game has decided to take the piss. Fantastic.